Blog article from Grace Daily. August 15, 2026. Title: Transforming Morning Grace, Living Out the Promise of Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23. Written by Grace Daily. Summary: God's new grace every morning is a life-changing promise. In this article, we will explore how to live out this grace in everyday life. By understanding and applying this promise, we can experience real change in our lives. Here is the full article. Getting to know God's new grace every morning. Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23 states, "The Lord's mercies are new every morning, your steadfast love abounds. Your steadfast love is sufficient for us, for you are our hope." This verse reminds us that every morning, God gives new grace and abundant faithful love. This is an incredible promise and can change the way we view life. We often feel that we are not enough or that we have failed in many ways. However, God's new promise of mercy every morning reminds us that God does not see us based on our past, but based on His abundant faithful love. This means that every day is a new opportunity to start again, to learn from mistakes, and to grow in faith. Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23, "The Lord's mercies are new every morning, your steadfast love abounds. Your steadfast love is sufficient for us, for you are our hope." Living God's grace in everyday life. Living out God's new grace every morning requires a commitment to believe His promises and apply them to everyday life. Here are some ways to do it. 1. Start the day with prayer and reflection. Take time every morning to pray and reflect on God's promises. This will help you to focus your mind and heart on God's faithful love and new graces. 2. Trust in God's faithful love. Trust that God has a good plan for your life and that His steadfast love abounds. This will help you to face challenges with faith and confidence. 3. Learn from mistakes and don't give up. When you make a mistake, don't give up. Instead, learn from those mistakes and use them as opportunities to grow in faith. Remember that God gives you new graces every morning, so you can begin again with new hope. By living God's new grace every morning, we can experience real change in our lives. We can face challenges with faith and confidence, and we can grow in God's abundant faithful love. So, start today by believing God's promises and applying them to your daily life. Remember, God's new grace every morning is a life-changing promise. This has been an article from Grace Daily. May it bless your faith journey.